Good morning. Welcome to Ozarks Fox AM. I'm Jeremy Rabe.
Got to speed you up just a
You
tad.
said I was too fast yesterday, Maddie.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Ting.
Yeah.
I'm Maddie Conklin.
You said I was so fast yesterday, so I decided to just really ease into it this morning, guys.
Ease into this Tuesday.
We're gonna ease on down the road. You know that one?
Yeah, that's The Wiz.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, ma'am. Sorry, I'll talk at a normal pace now. Good morning, welcome. Hope you had a great Monday.
Yeah.
It's a terrific Tuesday. It's sprinkled at my house.
Yes, just a little bit.
And then, oh, go ahead.
But you know what?
What?
I fell asleep with the window open.
Yes.
And it was so great. G shut it because, yeah, nighttime's scary. But I fell asleep and
Nighttime scary. Robbers.
And Tootsie was loving it. She was on the bed and she just had her face pressed up against the screen because she loved the wind kind of blowing in on her face. So I was like, oh, is it fall? But I know it could change like that.
Minute, guys. It's the Ozarks. Wait 5 minutes, it will change.
It'll change.
But I did enjoy the weather yesterday because I got stuff done. I've been slowly working on my habitat project for the month. So
I know.
I've been feverishly sanding.
I'm not even going to ask what you're doing because you're not going to tell me.
Well,
But I did
the good
see.
news-
I saw your poll on
Yes.
social media.
So I'm either going to stain it, paint it, or decoupage it.
Now, what does that mean? Because I saw that and I was like,
It's basically you're taking images, like let's say a magazine or wallpaper or thing, and you kind of clear coat it, Mod Podge it on, if you will, and create like a fun
oh, I hope
image.
that's what you're doing.
Well, here's the thing. I have to go off the poll. People did vote, so
And it's not that.
I can't say.
Oh.
I just don't want you to get upset.
Well, I'm gonna get a table and I'm gonna have you decoupage
I
it.
will totally do that for you.
As that sounds like a really
And you
cool
tell me,
idea.
like, here's the images you like, and oh my gosh, it'll be so cute.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. So I've been working on that feverishly in my garage, and what I was trying to say is it actually felt good in my garage yesterday because the weather was so nice that I wasn't sweating bullets like when I was building the bench.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, I
was
can't
like-
even imagine that.
I was so, like, what, you know when you get hungry, they call it hangry?
Yeah.
What is it called when you're hot and then you're angry?
Hangry.
Hungry.
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 I thought you were gonna say when you're crafting and you're angry, you'd be crangry.
Crangry.
He's crangry.
No, I just get like, if I'm planting and it's like, because I did plant a few weeks ago in the hottest like day of the year. and
Yeah,
was like-
I remember.
I was hungry.
Didn't you like throw down your stuff
I
finally?
did.
You're like, I'm
I
done.
threw it. I threw a shovel across the yard.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
was like, I'm done with this.
I've had enough of you.
I was like, I just want to plant and be happy, but I was
I
like, it
know.
was taking forever, and the sun was beating down on me, and
Well,
anyhow,
hey, guess
I
what?
got it planted.
New cooler weather, I feel like, is coming in.
I know. And by the way, too, we're going to be trying some new pumpkin spice flavored items coming up at the end of this hour. And then today is the launch of the Wendy's Pumpkin Spice Frosty.
Yes.
If I have time, I might go get some, put them in the freezer, and then bring them tomorrow.
Okay, and if you don't, I will go get them.
I'll text you.
Just
I'll let
text
you know.
me and let me know. Because
I'll
I'm very interested to try that.
Yes. And I've been putting it off, but Angela is new, and you are new, but Jesse is not. Jesse.
I'm old.
Jesse, you are so old, my friend. When is
How
it
old is
time
he?
to put out the orange pillows?
Oh, we have orange pillows.
We have orange pillows for the couch.
I have no issues with that happening now.
Okay, because you know I change out all the pillows for every season. We have red sparkly ones for Christmas.
Those are my favorite.
Those are my
like that.
favorites.
Yeah, that sounds
I'm
fun.
excited.
When you see
for
the
those.
orange ones, you'll be like, wah, wah. I need to get new ones.
I like them.
Do they come in all different shapes and sizes? Like,
No, actually, the orange ones look exactly like this, but they're orange.
oh, okay.
Oh, can we get one that's like a pumpkin? Or like a pumpkin pillow?
I did see a few of those.
Should we craft a pumpkin pillow?
Yeah.
What if we craft one?
Crafty.
Okay.
cool.
Yeah.
You guys are crafty. I'll say it.
I wish I was crafty.
Say it.
As him.
You know what? I had a thought just now as you were discussing pumpkin spice things. What if there was a carpool casserole of all pumpkin spice? Is that even possible, though? Is that even possible?
It's possible.
Hey.
I'm not trying to create extra work.
Are you
for anyone.
manifesting
Do
this
it.
for us?
That'd be perfect.
It just came to mind.
I say let's do it.
Let's do it.
I don't know.
Oh, breaking news. I have a feeling Jake just said we might be getting a pillow delivery.
Oh.
What? You're going to see it live on it? Usually I come in.
Live.
Jesse, do you remember last year? I came in during daybreak and switched to all the pillows. And Jesse goes, I know it's a new season when Jeremy comes and changes the pillows.
I love
I
that.
always know.
Yep.
Jeremy changes the pillows. Yes.
Oh, here we
where's the
go.
third one?
Oh, boy.
Yay.
Oh!
The credenza.
Oh, you didn't catch
Charlie!
That was angry producer Charlie.
Charlie, here,
Everyone
get rid of
saw.
the color ones.
Everyone saw the speed with which that pillow came out.
We're getting rid of the
There
color
we are.
ones. There we go.
Got it.
There is a third one. I think it's in the credenza in the green room. There we go. And we keep the gray with the purple.
Oh, we keep
The purple.
Okay. There's a purple?
Is this purple?
Sheer sign of fall.
I didn't know there was like another one.
Purple. I'm so sorry.
Maybe we need a
Jeremy's
purple
like,
pillow.
The purple pillow. Yeah.
I'm sorry, him angrily throwing those pillows really threw me off my game.
Very on
I have
brand.
coffee right here.
You went colorblind for a second. Orange and purple.
That was on brand, though.
So I will have
like
to
it.
find it because we have a third gray one and the orange one, and usually we just
Go
kind of
right in
arrange
here.
them. Yes.
Yeah.
You guys saw it live on air. We just changed seasons.
Yes, we did.
The seasons
Should fall. It is now fall.
Seasons of love. There we go. Anyhow.
All right. I do want to.
there we go.
Oh, we got
Thank
one
you.
more.
We got one
Fall.
I got coffee
Are we gonna
here.
catch it?
There we go.
Jake, we're trying.
We're trying
Okay.
to.
Caught
Okay.
it.
Headlines.
All right, let me get into this story here. We're going to start in California. The home used in the 1970s TV series Brady Bunch is off the market. The Studio City, California property sold for $3.2 million, which is well below the $5.5 million asking price.
Wow.
The new owner says, ain't nobody going to live in this home. Instead, the property will be used for fundraising and charity events. Prior to HGTV buying the home back in 2018, it was owned by a single family for nearly half a century.
Wow.
I asked this question earlier. If you could live in one TV home, which one would it be?
I already know.
Jeremy.
Bewitched.
Ooh.
With conviction. he
I already know. I
Wow.
love the Bewitched floor plan of that house. I think it's fun.
I'd have to go back and look
You
at
have
it.
to, I know. A lot of you probably
I
don't
got
know.
mine.
Go.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, although I don't love the kitchen, I'd have to choose that.
You can update it, Jesse.
I can, that's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
pillows.
Yourself there.
Yes.
Pillows.
With
Pillows in the kitchen, who knew?
Ladies.
Mine was Hannah Montana with the Malibu home. Can't go wrong there.
Coming down the
Never
stairs.
watched Hannah Montana, so I don't.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know
don't
what
know
that
that
looks
color.
like.
It's a good show. Definitely recommend. I think it's got to be on Netflix.
Yeah.
somewhere.
Definitely.
It's on
Disney.
Or
there, yeah.
Paramount,
Probably
Disney.
Disney.
It's a good binge.
Disney.
It's a good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Disney Plus. Yeah.
Yeah. Golden Girls, Miami.
Oh.
You can't beat it. So.
Oh, yeah.
Golden
That's
Girls.
right.
Roommates not included.
I didn't even think
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, all four of us. Here we
There we
go.
go. Yeah.
The golden team.
Yeah.
That'd be perfect. We can have our own little
Thank you
thief for being a friend.
friend. Oh, should we? Hey, by the way, Angela, you're like the queen of TikTok because you come up on my feed all the time. Like, girl,
No
you make so
way.
much content.
Ditto.
I'm like, when
Ditto.
you got time.
Creator.
Thank you.
Maybe the four of us on your channel could just make a little Golden Girls just walking around to the Golden Girls thing.
Yes. No, stuff like that always
Montage.
pops up too. I just love that stuff.
Just
you know,
saying.
especially
Or
like
what
the
if-
news team.
We did like a corny like intro to a show, you know, like we're all like walking. It's like,
Yes, we were just talking about that this morning. Actually.
okay, we'll see.
We were listening to some Huey.
ESPN.
Please
Sure.
include us. We would love to do that. By the way, Jesse, too, do you know, like, I love the Brady Bunch house. They did a great job. HGTV bought it, and they put so much. I wonder if HGTV even made a profit with all the money they spent renovating it, with what they bought it for, and then selling it for $1 million less than the asking.
Wasn't it a whole series? Didn't they have
Yeah.
a series on that?
that's
Yeah.
right.
They did, but I thought they just used the outside of the house to shoot, and then they actually had a stage where they
Yes.
filmed.
No, you're right, but they redid that whole house
To
look
make
like
it. Oh, okay.
So what I'm
that's
saying
what the
is
show
the
is
whole
about.
house now is officially the Brady Bunch house, inside and out.
Okay.
Did we
okay.
get it
okay.
under budget? We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Find out.
Yeah.
Gosh, I would like to go there and see it.
Do you guys have junk drawers?
Yes.
Like 7.
Okay.
Oh.
Get ready to add to it.
Definitely after this one, because iPhone may be switching its charger. Once again, I am also not happy about this. Apple is set to unveil its iPhone 15 soon, and it is rumored that the new model will switch to a Type-C charging input. The ports are used for charging and digital transfers, such as uploading or downloading music and movies. Reports say the USB-C ports have faster transfer speeds. The change also comes as the European Union mandated USB-C ports for all mobile phones, tablets, and cameras sold in EU countries.
I'm gonna be swimming in phone chargers.
Oh my gosh. So what does this C-port look like?
It's like,
Like the
I have
Android.
USB-C stuff as
Yeah.
at home, but it's all because of that European rule. They
Yeah.
didn't want to have to make 2 different phones.
many
I'm glad because now after this, it'll probably stay that way for.
I know.
For the
I
long
hope
haul.
at this point, if we're going to change it, just can we keep it consistent?
Yeah, I think it will
Please.
stay. Now that they're doing
I'm
this,
so
I
over
think
it.
they will. And then the whole phone charging debate. then you could actually be like, anybody have a phone charger, and it'll fit
And
your
you
phone.
use everybody.
It's
Okay.
not
So it's more
Apple
universal.
Pay. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yes.
these are going to be gone,
That's
and
Yes.
it'll be like a
best.
different.
Yeah, it's like the little like rectangle.
Yeah.
The little.
I can't see it.
Because I have certain things
Yeah.
at home that are USB-C.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a few
I actually do
devices. at home.
too. I think I have like a blender or something that's USB-C.
Really?
What?
I think so. I can't remember.
Blender?
Maybe
Power.
I'm thinking of
You're
something
fancy.
different. Maybe.
I got a
I don't
fancy
know.
blender at home.
You're a fancy cook.
You know who's fancy?
I got my USB-C blender right here. Watch out, everybody. Okay, anyways. I'm so awkward.
You know who's fancy?
Tom Schmidt.
Tom Schmidt's fancy.
Tom Schmidt is fancy.
Tom is pretty
Ooh, yes,
fancy.
very fancy. How are you?
Pinkies up. When in pinkies up.
Oh, I just thought of something. If the four of us are roommates, guess who our wacky neighbor is?
Tom.
Schmidt!
Oh.
Of course!
He would
I'll
be.
be the down-to-earth, realistic neighbor watching the crazy people across the street.
There we go. That
Same
sounds a little bit
tractor.
more on brand.
Yes.
Wilson from Home Improvement.
But yes, I'll just be
Yes.
the guy over the fence line, never see my face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's him.